What's up, guys? It's Joyasportsnetwork, the first video of 2021. Let's get right on to the news. As you can see, I got the new stilo here, showing my Cuban bandana. Hopefully, I find something to show the Peruvian, but let's get right onto the show. Also, repping LA Galaxy. Let's get it. Football. The reason why you're all here. Oh, but before I start, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you. Football. Will Doug Pederson stay with the Philadelphia Eagles? And why is he receiving so much dislike from the Eagle fans? I discussed this with my cousin who was an Eagle fan. I expect Doug to stay fully. I think the franchise, Lurie, he has full confidence in Doug, and Doug is going to stay. Sadly for most Eagles fans, that they don't want him to stay because they feel he's the reason to blame why Wentz wants to leave this franchise, including the owner as well, Lurie. And, not many players were pissed off with Doug when he made that QB change in the fourth quarter and took out Jalen Hurts. And stuff is just bad in Philly right now. It's very bad. But I was talking with my cousin who's an Eagles fan. Shout out Alex. We were talking sports like always. And, I told him, hey, I think I know the reason why Peterson had to bench Wentz and start Hurts. Starting with that Saints game. Obviously, pressure from upstairs. The owner, the general manager, obviously they rule first, and what they say goes on. Lurie must have gave him Peterson a lot of pressure. He's like, all right, we're losing. I love Wentz. I can't keep starting him, though, because I'm receiving a lot of pressure. So why not start him the game that's coming up when we're playing the Saints, who were at the time the #1 team. Their defense was fire. And honestly, he probably expected to get slaughtered that game because, the Saints. It was the Saints. At that time that they played the Saints were probably one of the top teams in the NFL. But what did Hurts do? Hurts turned up. He popped off. And to that will, probably Peterson was forced to start Hurts more games. And then he probably wanted to make a very big message. This game that they were playing Washington, a lot of missed opportunities. Eagles could have very easily won that game. But he wanted to make a point right there as well to show, I think Peterson, guys, if I'm honest with you, Peterson is fully on the Wentz side. He wants Wentz. The ownership, the team, they may not want Wentz. You get me? That's why Peterson decided to start Hurts versus the Saints at the time. That's the T on that. Next up, Trevor Lawrence, the #1 draft prospect from Clemson, has declared for the football draft. Congrats, Jaguars. You guys got the first pick in the bag, unless you guys decide to draft Justin Fields. We'll see. That'll be very interesting. Jets pretty much screwed themselves over off of tank mode, so they will no longer get Lawrence unless, Jaguars get Fields. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Honestly, in my opinion, Trevor Lawrence is #1, secured, should be the first guy drafted. Next up, news that came up recently today. Watson may want out of Houston. Well, obviously, Houston, they're trying to restart over there. They fired a bunch of people. They fired the GM. They were looking for a new GM. Apparently, the tea that I got from, Adam Schefter, football analyst, he said that, Watson had recommended some GMs to the Houston Texans ownership, and, he felt like he probably wasn't listened to as a player of this team. He's a very important player, so you'd expect for him to have a voice in this team. But, he felt that his voice wasn't, heard. And now the Houston Texans already had a guy in mind, and sorry if I say his name wrong, Caserio, that used to work with the New England Patriots. So that's that. I'll keep you guys, my bad, guys. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Honestly, I don't expect Watson to leave Houston. Houston shouldn't be that dumb to let go one of their stars. And, Caserio, new hired guy, GM, has a lot of responsibility in the plate, should know that Watson is the main guy in Houston. I mean, this is a guy who turned up and got almost #1 stats and everything without DeAndre Hopkins, without his other star wide receiver who got injured, I believe, or suspended for a few games. This guy is the real deal, in my opinion. So I expect Houston to keep him, but I'll keep you guys updated with that. Oh my gosh, 2021 starts with that, the Cowboys. I honestly expected us to beat the Giants. You know, Dallas, they needed to beat the Giants, but honestly, it would have not mattered because Eagles probably would have, they had their situation over there, so I did not expect none of that to happen. So either way, it probably would have not mattered in the long run if we beat the Giants, because we had to beat the Giants, and we had to hope for Philly Eagles to beat the Washington football team, which both things did not happen, sadly. So that's that. We didn't make the playoffs. I'm sad about that. It sucks not seeing my team in the playoffs for the second straight season. We came up with a lot of tough battles, and it sucks we just couldn't get the job done. But hopefully next season, healthy quarterback. Jerry, please sign Dak. Secure the bag with Dak, because I don't want my quarterback playing with that in his mind, like, oh, are they gonna keep me or are they not gonna keep me? Secure Dak, please. We got the number 10 pick secured, but I'm never happy about high draft picks. I'm more of a guy that wants to win every season. Always looking forward to see my team win every season, but it is what it is. Next season, I have to look forward to that free agency draft. Let's see what happens. Basketball. Draymond Green. Trades could still happen in the NBA right now. Draymond is being linked with the Blazers. It's been reported that Dame, has voiced and favored a potential move for Draymond coming to the Blazers. I would like to see how that works. I'm pretty intrigued to see how that would work, but yeah, I'll be interested. Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets. Man, obviously Jokic for me. I drafted Giannis. And hopefully none of my friends that are in my NBA Fantasy League watch this, but honestly, Jokic to me is playing like an MVP already. And I feel he will be the MVP this season. It will be between him and Giannis, obviously, but honestly, right now for me, Jokic is number one. Giannis will probably be number two, but yeah. Denver is looking for that third star. That third star will either be Julius Randle, who is having an excellent season over there in New York and putting up some very good numbers over there, or it would be James Harden. James Harden. We obviously know that the Nuggets got a lot of great pieces that they could maneuver to make these trades happen. This is a team that was, Western Conference finalists. This was a team that was at the glimpse of making it to the finals. So anything's very much possible. Denver's looking for that third star. Even though I feel Porter has very much solidified himself as that potential third star, because I feel that guy, he's his second year. He's only going to get better, and he's going to put up some really good numbers. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Denver. My NBA fantasy update. So I beat my friend Jose. I beat him. It was a very tough battle, close battle. GG to Jose. I barely beat him. I had an injured Carl Towns still, who's still injured, and then I had Porter with COVID, who just recovered today, and he's about to play today. So I'm happy about that. Right now, I'm playing my friend Devon. I'm 1-1 right now. Hopefully, my friend Devon had two players playing today, but he traded McCollum for Middleton, so he only has one guy and Jamal Murray playing today. So I need Jamal to play as bad as possible today. That would very much help me. Right now it's 466 to 389. I have Ben Simmons. Oh my gosh, he's already off to a bad start at -3 points. Come on, Ben. Please turn up. I have Ben Simmons, Michael Porter. Oh, what? Porter's out again? Looks like they're going to sit Porter out for COVID. Great. So apparently I will only have 4 guys playing in LeBron, Draymond, Simmons, and DeRozan. Oh my goodness. But yeah, he only has 1 guy playing today. I have 4 guys. So hopefully I can make a huge comeback. Soccer. Mesut Ozil will for sure be leaving Arsenal. Dude hasn't even been playing for them. He's been, at home or at the bench. Arsenal obviously has no plans for Ozil to stay over there, so I expect him to leave soon as possible. Maybe this winter transfer window that's open right now. There's been rumors that probably some team in Turkey, some other big teams in Europe, and other big 4 or 5 top leagues. But yeah, we'll see where he'll go. I'll keep you guys updated with that. Next up, we got Papu Gomez, another player that I reported to you guys in my last video that will 100% be leaving. From what I heard, Atalanta tried fixing something. You know, they tried fixing the relationship, but I don't know what's happening over there. All I know is that him and Gasperini are not on the same page. So if they're not on the same wavelength, Papu's leaving. He already said it himself. Who knows? But a team that's coming very close to him right now is Juventus. But right now, the thing is, Bernardeschi does not want to leave, obviously. So with him not leaving, we can't make a move for Papu. So don't sell Bernardeschi, you don't get Papu. That's pretty much how it's going to work for us right now. My Juventus update. One that I'm very happy about. Milan. I really enjoyed ending your hype. It was very, very awesome. Beating you guys 3-1. I believe we beat you guys at your house as well. Very awesome, you know. AC Milan is in first place right now. They finally got their first L to who? To Juventus. Forza Juve. Let's get it. And who? What? Daniel, the Real Madrid fan, if you're watching this, you say Ronaldo carries. What? Chiesa, 2 goals? What? McKennie scored a goal as well? Stay quiet there, bud. You should worry about your La Liga. Last time I checked, Atletico's in first place. But, yes, hopefully Juventus. We still got a game at hand as well. We beat the first place team. We got a game at hand with Napoli. Napoli, who recently lost to a team that's in a relegation battle, I believe, in Spezia. But still, I can't get cocky because Napoli with Gattuso, they always have that fighting spirit. But, yeah, we'll see. We're very much still in this race for first place, and I believe my team will get it. Boxing. Teofimo is not interested in the rematch with Lomachenko. I mean, to be honest, from what I heard, Lomachenko, he was making the shots at the time when he was the champion. He had an option to have a rematch clause, and I believe he chose not to insert it. So I guess if you didn't insert it, no rematch. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. He probably did. But if he didn't, listen, if you're the champion, you lose your belts, obviously you have to have a rematch clause there. So if you didn't have a rematch clause, then it's kind of tough justifying that you deserve a rematch. So for now, Teofimo's the champion. Congrats to him. He's the lightweight champion. He's the big dog in that division. Next up, Ryan Garcia. Congrats to him, you know, heart of a warrior. He fought Luke Campbell this week. Campbell knocked him down. I honestly expected Campbell to honestly outbox him and beat him, but you know, Garcia, like always, body shot, just ended the fight right there. Congrats to him, but here's the thing now. Garcia wants Gervonta Davis. I want to see that fight too. Everyone wants to see that fight. Honestly, if you ask me as a boxing fan and all these other boxing fans, I feel they want to see Gervonta versus Garcia more than Garcia versus Haney. But Haney is, I believe Garcia is Haney's mandatory for the WBC, so they do got to fight. And WBC has already came out saying that they will make an order for that fight. I can't call Garcia Haney. For sure, that fight I cannot call. That fight is a 50-50 fight to me. Any guy can win. 50-50. But if he fought Gervonta, that chin already got tested. I don't know. I'm going to have to... Honestly, I have to lean on Gervonta's side. Just by a little bit. But it's like 60-40 right there. That one's 60-40. 65-35. However you guys want to call it. But, yeah. That's a fight. Some great fights. I respect these young guys, you know, making the big fights happen now, you know. No disrespect to the OGs, the legends, you know. But it's really good that they're challenging themselves and risking their careers early on, you know, and giving us the good fights that the people want to see. And with that being said, I mean, this was a long video. You know, I'm back 2021. I have huge goals for this channel, guys, and I just hope we could keep growing as a community family based sports channel here. And yeah, I hope you guys, you know, subscribe and like, please. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I hope you guys are all safe with everything that's going on right now. 2021, a new year. Obviously, we still got a little bit of the bad stuff from 2020 coming into this year. We just have to be strong, you know. No one said it was gonna, if anyone expected for it to be this year to just start off good, off the grip like that, no, I'm sorry, you're dreaming. It's gonna take a while for us to get to that point, like, things are starting to get good again. Like, it's still gonna be bad right now, but hopefully sooner as the year goes by, things just start getting good for everyone, all of you guys that are watching. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for supporting me. I appreciate y'all. Joya Sports Network with 158 subscribers. Peace.